Bro, this is bogus. Right here beside me, we got a crazy renovation. We got this 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, abandoned house. All right, so out front, as y'all can see, we got bushes, windows that's missing, a missing column, boards on the door. We got all type of stuff going on in this front yard right now. In the back, there's no pool. We got a little boat. We got bushes and plants everywhere, missing walls. I'm gonna start off in the front. We're gonna just try to get rid of all these little bushes and stuff, and then we're gonna redesign the front of this house because I got a whole little design I want to do to the front of this house. Make sure if you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Press that notification bell to turn on all your post notifications. Now we got this exterior basically all cleaned up, so now we can get to the fun part of this, and that's redesigning this exterior. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead first, remove all these little boards off this front door, and grab the sledgehammer and knock out that column right there. Next thing we're gonna do, grab the roof pattern and put on this roof. I'm gonna use this black sheet metal roof pattern, which I use this in a lot of my renovations. This is one of my favorite roof patterns, so yeah, y'all gonna see me continue to use this roof pattern. Over here, as you guys can see, they got this weird little setup going on right here. We about to just go ahead and straighten this out. So first thing I'm gonna do is square this off. So we're gonna grab the room tool, and like I said, square it off because I feel like it's kind of weird shape down at the bottom. I don't know, I don't like the way that looks. So we're gonna just square it off. And the top, we're gonna leave it just like that, but we're gonna make that a little bit better. We're gonna do a whole little balcony thing. Y'all gonna see. First thing, let's remove these half walls from up here. I don't know why people like to place half walls in places like this, but we just gonna remove that. Let's get rid of these windows and this little ugly thing. We gotta grab the sledgehammer and boom, knock that out. After removing that, we're gonna go ahead and remove these ugly windows up here, and now we can put together the little design for this. So I'm gonna go grab the room tool now and place a little 1x1 room here on this side, which is kind of like a big column, and then we're gonna do another one over here on the right side, just like that. We need to go ahead and add those new columns for that little front porch, so I'm gonna just place this black column on the left and then the right side. And y'all see I went with the black columns. So wait, let's fix this. Okay, so we can remove this little missing window. All they did was take a window and shrink it down, and that's why I left that big hole right there. We're just gonna remove these ugly windows from the front right here. Over here, let's go ahead and fix this up before we add anything else, because we do have a few missing walls. So I'm gonna just remove those windows, and this will be another screen porch. I'm just removing these windows for now. Build those missing walls back like that, and then I'm gonna grab these big medium-sized windows, these rancher's dream windows in black, and place all around this. I'm gonna turn on bb.move objects, and we can place these windows together. Now I'm gonna just turn on free placement, so we'll be able to place them evenly like that. And like I mentioned, we're gonna take this all the way around, so I'm gonna have to fix that little piece on the end. That's nothing that'll be simple. All I gotta do is turn on bb.move objects again and rearrange some things. But let's slide this window over, copy it, and place it right there. And like I mentioned, this is nothing to fix. All we got to do is turn on free placement and slide the window down just a little bit, and then do the same thing on this end. Over here on this side, we're gonna go all black on this little thing right here, so y'all gonna see what I mean. It's not gonna be around this whole side, so let's go all black sinister brick. And we got to remove these corner walls right here because this is interfering with the new living room space. So let's remove this and get rid of those windows. Now that we got that handle, let's grab the railing for this balcony. That room right there on this balcony is the master bedroom, so we want to have a little exit out to the balcony. So I'm gonna place this railing up first, and we're gonna do that in black also. And then we're gonna place a piece of black roof trimming right here instead of the white. We need the more faded roof trimming, and I'm gonna grab this like exterior trimming in white and place right below this little balcony, just like that. All right, so the designing part is done. Now we just gotta get the paint. We're gonna go with another white paint swatch, but just a different style. All right, so we're gonna go with this natural vertical paint swatch right here, and we're gonna wrap this all the way around the spots that's white. I just feel like this is gonna tie in perfect with that black, so now I gotta take my time and run this all the way around. After running that paint swatch all the way around, let's go ahead back to the roof because we forgot to change out the roof trimming for the rest of the house. So let's just go ahead and change that to that extra white. As y'all can see, like it's kind of a little lighter white. I don't know if y'all can tell. Now we can place the new windows and doors. So I'm gonna start off with this front door. We're gonna use a different like front door from the windows. They're not gonna be from the same pack is what I'm trying to say. So we're gonna use this Greatest Craftsman front door up front, and then for the windows we are gonna use the new base game windows, and that's also gonna be with white with the little black trimming on the inside of it. This is 2 rooms right here, and I don't know how the wall is split up, so I'm gonna just place these windows apart from each other. Down here on this part of the house, we're gonna do 3 windows like that, and up top right here in this master bedroom, I think I should just do 2 for now, because on the sides I got a little idea. So on the sides, we're gonna go with these black glass narrow legendary doors. So I'm gonna place one on each side, and that'll be the little exit out to the balcony from the master bedroom. So far the exterior is coming together pretty well. Let's go ahead and grab, I'm gonna do the little, like, I would consider this mulch. Basically it's mud, but this is what I consider mulch for Sims. So I'm gonna spray down my mulch in the front yard before I start placing the grass. Now we can go under the floor patterns and go under outdoor and grab that grass and just place that down. We're gonna do a little driveway. I didn't mean to push that in that far. I'm gonna definitely fix that, but I'm just trying to get the grass down for now. All right, we laid all the grass down. Now I just need to grab the concrete and do a little walkway down from that front porch, which I'm gonna give this house a little more of a foundation. So we're gonna take this and raise it up just a little bit, so I'll be able to place a step up front. So let's just grab this little stairs and pull that all the way down like that. I think if we don't run like little fencing along the sides of this porch, we should still do a railing. So I'm gonna just do a matching black railing to what I did up there on that balcony. And down here in the front, we just gonna do a little something simple with this flower, with these little flower bed things. All right, so we did that. Let's grab like a little flower now, something like this. Place one in the center, and then do a little different type of plant in between. I'm not good with landscaping and stuff, so I'm just doing the quickest thing possible. So we did that over there on that side, so I'm gonna do the same thing over here on this side. It's just a little more I gotta add. Now let's go into the interior and take care of that. This is the interior of this house. All right, so downstairs we have no bedrooms. We got 1 bathroom, the kitchen, and the living room, of course. So we gotta quickly try to remove all these items out here, and trust, I'm gonna place lighting back in before we get into anything else. I want to use the sledgehammer, but I gotta be careful because I don't want to remove any of the new windows or doors that I place. All right, so now after taking my time removing every single little tiny piece of trash out this house, we now have a cleared out downstairs space. Over here we got the bathroom. The first thing we want to do is go ahead and build that wall back, so we'll have that bathroom fully put together, well, the frame of it put together. Right here is where the new fireplace is gonna go for this living room space, so we're just gonna go ahead and build that real quick and remove that ugly little window. And I don't know why they would have an archway right here for the bathroom, but we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of that. For this living room space, I want to do something a little different for it, so I'm gonna build a little 1x1 room here, remove that front wall. I know y'all always see me do this little plain little custom fireplace design, but we about to make it a little bit different. We about to remove that wall right there, and we're gonna turn this into like a little closet space. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab the shelves for that. So let's just go ahead and grab a few of these shelves and stick in between here, and that'll make this fireplace design look a little bit cooler. Right here, I think we should at least stick 1 window on this side of the living room, and this staircase, we definitely gonna go ahead and switch this up. So I'm gonna remove that wall right there. We're gonna take this, turn it, remove that trash, and push this down like that. And then we're gonna build like a little room. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with this. This could be used like as storage, or I can use this as the laundry room. It don't matter. We're gonna place that there like that. The staircase, we're gonna go ahead and switch that out for this same little open staircase, because I want an open staircase in this house. Place that there. Instead of doing the black railing on the inside, we're gonna do the white railing on the inside. And now before we go any further, I'm gonna just go ahead and paint. Matter of fact, no. First, I want a deck over here because that's the little stream porch or back porch or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna just go ahead and build this. I need to lower that platform down. We're gonna have 2 little steps up to this porch. So I'm gonna place one on that side and then one on this side. Now we can grab our black fencing and just go ahead and wrap around this. We need the matching black railings, and that is our little deck up here. We're just gonna remove this roof because I believe we should just turn this into a balcony. So let's get the platform tool. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm trying to get little things done that I'm looking at I want to do to this. So let's just place that, grab that fencing, and wrap all the way around this like that. And now we got a 2nd story balcony. Back to the inside. Now we can go ahead and paint. So you're gonna use this sun faded paint swatch in white, which I love this paint swatch instead of the basic standard or plain but pretty paint swatch in white. This is the all-time best white paint swatch with baseboards in the Sims right now to me. So we're gonna wrap this around this whole house. And little spaces I might change it up and do like little accent walls, but right now we just wrapping this all the way around. Now that we paint it, we can get some hardwood floors in here, and with the hardwood floors, we're going with these working hard hardwood floors. Now I'm not even gonna lie, I feel like this is like one of the best hardwood floors in the game, so we're gonna just use use that down here through the main part of the house. In the bathroom down here, this is gonna be like a guest bathroom, so we're gonna go with these tile floors. And now we can move over to the kitchen. And before we move over to the kitchen, I just want to put this black sinister stone on this fireplace, and we're gonna wrap that around the inside just so the inside is blacked out. Raise up that platform inside of it twice, put these black gravel floors in the bottom of it, and then we're gonna grab this little black glass right here and stick in the front of this fireplace just so it looks like a real life like electric fireplace. That's how we're gonna do that. And back here, I want to do an accent wall because this is the living room space. I don't know how to feel about this accent wall, but I'm gonna try it out. All right, now y'all have to let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. That's gonna be the accent wall for the living room. Now, the fun part of this renovation and the fun part of all my renovations, which is the kitchen and the master bathroom, but right now we're working on the kitchen. Let's go ahead and place a 1x1 room here, another one on this side of the kitchen, and then back here just be like sliding doors because that's out to the little deck or whatever. So let's just go ahead and grab those and place right here, which I may end up having to slide them down just a little bit because down here on this end of the kitchen is where my refrigerator is gonna go. In the center is gonna be the cabinets, which I haven't used these cabinets in a while in any of my renovations, but I'm gonna switch up the island and use a different color. Down here on the end, I know this is gonna disappear for now, but I'm gonna go ahead and place it. We're gonna do the double stack oven build hack. So let's just go ahead and grab those ovens that we can stick inside the cabinets, place there, grab that one, go up with it a few times, copy a cabinet, place it, and then just copy the oven and place it. And the top oven I don't think is functional, but the bottom oven is definitely functional because I have tested it before. And in the middle of both of those, we're gonna put windows so you can see out to that nice backyard while washing dishes at your brand new big sink. We're gonna do 2 lower cabinets right here with this little oven in the middle or stove. I know I did the oven build hack over there, but I still want to use a regular one over here, so that's how we're gonna do that. This kitchen is kind of gonna have like 2 islands. The other one is kind of gonna be more like a peninsula, I think. So let's do 3 cabinets on the front and then push it in just a little bit and put 3 on the back. We're gonna do a second sink in this kitchen, which I'm gonna change the color of this one. We're gonna go with the dark brown to match the handles. And right here at the entrance of the kitchen, we're gonna do island cabinets, so you'll be able to put bar stools here. And like I mentioned, that island is supposed to be a different color, so we're gonna change that island cabinet color to the color of floors basically. And I hate that this color combo right here has a different color countertop, but it's all right. And since we doing that like that, I think we should make the upper cabinets match the island. So let's do those right there like that. And then in the kitchen, I'm gonna do like a double stack little thing. So I'm gonna place these cabinets lower than this one and grab half a tile cabinets and stick on both sides above those 2 lower cabinets and change the color to match the other upper cabinets. All right, so above that stove, I did not forget, we're gonna do a little vent. So let's just grab this little stove vent right here, place up under there. Those tile floors that we use in that bathroom, I'm gonna use that matching tile as a backsplash in the kitchen. So let's just go ahead and wrap that around, or maybe I do like, yeah, I'm gonna just use tile. I was thinking I'd do brick on one side and then tile on the other side, but we're gonna do it like that. The lights in here, I'm gonna do them a little bit differently. So we're gonna do the medium size version of these lights above this first island like that. Then above the second island, we're gonna do the longer versions. But the thing is with this, I gotta shrink these down a little bit because how long they is. So let's just go ahead and grab them, slide them up a little bit and shrink them down once and align it. And I just want to do this simple, so we just gonna grab these little bar stools in white and brown and place to that island. And how can I almost forget, we didn't place dishwashers in here. So we're gonna do 2 dishwashers in here because this kitchen is so big and we got 2 sinks. Maybe I should place one on that side and then one of the dishwashers on this side. Right here is the guest bathroom. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and grab the kitchen, the cabinets out the kitchen and place in here. We're gonna do 2 of those. I'm not sure if I want to do the matching. I'm gonna do the black down here in this bathroom. So we'll do that in black, and then I'll do a sink build hack in here, which if you've been watching me for a while, you've seen this build hack right here plenty of times. This is like my signature go-to build hack for my sinks. And then we're gonna do the big right O mirror above that. Let's grab a toilet and stick right here. We're gonna go back to one of these shelves and place above that toilet. Here in the middle of the bathroom, we need to place a window to get some natural lighting in here. Grab this basic little nice upgraded shower tub combo, and we're gonna do sinister brick in here, but we're gonna do it in a lighter color than what we used around the house. And right here, this little room, I'm gonna make this the laundry room. We're not gonna do nothing too fancy in here. So what I'm gonna do is grab this black archway and place here. May end up using those tile floors in there too, because it's the laundry room. I feel like you should have tile floors or like whatever you use in the bathroom in there. So I'm gonna just grab that. We're gonna get one of these cabinets out the kitchen. I'll probably use the one that matched the island in the middle and place here. I might end up doing double stack. I'm not sure yet. Let's just go ahead and place this cabinet above, and then I need to grab the washer and dryer. Wait a minute, did Sims remove the washer and dryer? Sims removed my washer and dryer? Wait a minute, what happened? Why they removed the washer and dryer out the game? Just like they removed my bookshelf that I was using. Bro, this is bogus. That's kind of a bummer. Okay, so I guess this is the laundry room. Let's go upstairs and take care of this now. Up here is kind of a mess. We got two rooms, which is not separated as two rooms. They just had like little boards in between. They are smaller bedrooms, so these are definitely going to have to be kids' rooms. But let's just go ahead and remove all the trash and stuff up out of here. Then we can get to putting this together. All right, so we got all the trash and stuff removed from up here. First thing we got to do is go ahead and build a little platform in between to fix this huge hole in the floor. So let's just go ahead and build a new little platform right here. We just need to lower it down once, and boom, we got a new little platform. The hole in the floor is now fixed. So you guys can see we got a balcony right there. So y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab one of these sliding doors. We need to actually place one here. Then we can go upstairs now to our new little balcony space and put two up here. Before we go any further, let's go ahead and grab this white fencing and place around this little staircase thing like that. And next thing y'all know, we're gonna go floors, wood floors throughout, and then in the master bathroom we're gonna grab those same tile floors from downstairs and stick them up here. I usually would do different floors, but I just feel like that's not necessary in this house because everything just ties in with that color. So let's grab that paint swatch and paint this whole upstairs space. In these rooms right here, I need to go ahead and separate them evenly. So let's grab the wall tool and separate these rooms. The windows are going to be in the way. Okay, so I'm gonna have to slide this one over just a little bit like that, and I guess I can slide this one in. I'm not sure how that's set up. That's definitely off. Okay, that's even now. We broke up those bedrooms. Now let's head over here to the master bathroom. I kind of got a crazy little idea how I want to do this. At first I just want to do like a little custom shower and put a toilet and sink, but I think I'm gonna end up doing a bathtub, a separate bathtub, and a custom shower in here. So we'll do that little 1x1 room to break it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a platform and place right here. I need to just go ahead and add the paint back, add some trimming around that platform. We're gonna do the light sinister stone break in the shower. All right, so we did that on that back wall, and I'm gonna do this tile on the side walls like that. And now I need to figure out what floors I want to do in the shower. Okay, I think these floors right here will be the perfect floors to go in the shower. It's just that you can't see the little brown, the light brown grout lines in them. But I feel like that's perfect. Let's go ahead and grab one of these little custom shower heads. I'm probably just gonna do this in like this grayish color that ties in with everything in the shower. And then we need to go under that sleek bathroom kit and find that little glass door thing. All right, boom, there it goes, that little glass door thing. So we can place that right here, and then one on this end. Place the tub over here like that. I'll grab a window and stick above that tub in this bathroom. And then we're gonna do the John toilet, and we're gonna use those same cabinets we use in the kitchen, but I'm gonna do them in white this time instead of using the dark brown or the other color we used above that island. So we're gonna just grab two of those, change the color to white. Above this, we're gonna do these backlight mirrors. So we're gonna run that all the way down to the end of the sink. I'm gonna probably use that same accent while using the other bathroom in here. And then we're gonna do the sink bill hack, except for this time we're gonna use two sinks instead of one. So let's just take that, raise it up once, slide it in there and adjust it. Grab another one and repeat that same process, and then stick a little shelf above that toilet. All right, and that's this renovation right here. Let's go ahead and get a first person tour of this. I wanted to decorate, but at the same time, PlayStation only gives you a certain amount of time to record, and I want to get this out to y'all as soon as possible, which is tomorrow. This is what the exterior looks like. This is what you see when you first walk in the door. Man, that kitchen looks amazing. You got the living room over there. You got the laundry room right here, which I'm bummed out about the washer and dryer. Staircase in this living room, we got like a little storage thing beside the fireplace. Y'all see the details. Then we got this little screen slash glass porch. The first bathroom in this house, well, one or two bathrooms in this house. All right, and right here we got this nice big kitchen. Y'all see how we did the lights and the islands and stuff. The double stack oven. We got a deck out here. Upstairs is pretty plain. We did a nice little balcony. We got the master bedroom right here with the master bathroom with a custom built shower. Got the tub and the sink vanities right here. And then you got bedroom number 1, the guest bedroom or kids bedroom. And you got guest or kids bedroom number 2. All right, so that's the end of this renovation. If you guys want to find this will be on my gallery. I'm gonna put Sims underscore remodel in the description. So once you type in Sims underscore remodel, you should be able to find it.